A little motivation for you. A little motivation for you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Tips Tuesdays live rehash. Of course, your girl was muted, but we are back. It is another Tuesday. We live for Tuesdays, and we have more inspiration, motivation, and encouragement for you tonight. And I am so excited to have this guest tonight because I'm kind of fanning myself. So, uh, but I would like to introduce to others Miss Newell Sings. How you doing tonight?
Hello.
You
I can't hear you.
can't hear me?
No.
Hold up, hold on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Look, we was just fine. We was just fine like 2 minutes ago. Go out and come back in. We're gonna get go out.
She said go and come back in. Hmm? She said go out and come back in.
Right. We're gonna get through the technical part here in just a second, but y'all, welcome to Tips Tuesdays live rehashed. That's gonna be a good show because technology is going to act crazy already. But until she gets back in, welcome. All right, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you
All right.
now.
All right. Look, I told him, I said, this was going to be a good one because technology is trying me.
Yeah.
I'm kind of used to that right now. So, but how are you tonight?
I am well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's Tuesday, so I'm doing well.
Yes.
So, all right. So, anybody that is tuning in right now, if this is your first time tuning into the show, this is Tips Tuesdays live rehashed. which is a spin-off of Tips Tuesdays, the audio podcast. All right. So we bring inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. Every Tuesday, I release an episode on the audio podcast, and then we do the live rehashed in seasons, and we are in season 8, y'all, and it's been getting gooder and gooder and gooder. The award-winning podcast,
Yeah.
Tips Tuesdays. So y'all will be able to say I was there in the beginning.
Yeah. Yes.
So I'm just so excited, always for another episode because I think that, well, I ain't gonna say I think, I know I'll be living for Tuesdays. I'll be ready for Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central Time. And apparently other people do too because they was thinking it was Tuesday yesterday.
Yeah.
So, AKA my
Like, where
sister.
you at?
Oh, it's only one day. Hey, and I see y'all in here. I see y'all in the comments. I see y'all. I see y'all. Um, Let me know where you are watching from, whether it's from Facebook or YouTube. Go ahead and share this episode out so everybody can tune in with y'all live to get this inspiration. All right. So while we are sharing the show, I'm going to have our special guest to introduce herself and tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Stephanie Newell. I do go by Newell Sings on all social media platforms. I grew up singing in the church. I used to sing in the church with my sister. Um, I'm originally from Minnesota. I moved to Ohio. God kind of planted me there for 6 years. I was there for a while. That's kind of where I picked up TikTok and kind of doing lot of things as far as putting myself out there. I recently moved to Virginia now, so I've been here for about 3 years now. And I recently just started to kind of put myself out there more, wanting to actually pursue music. So I am currently a full time wedding and event singer, which has been for the last 3 months. God has retired me from a 9 to 5. We bless God. And I am kind of just now I'm teaching myself how to, record music at home, and I'm just kind of doing a lot of different things behind the scenes where I'm wanting to put myself at the forefront, but mostly represent Jesus. So that's, you know, so more to come, more is coming, but right now I'm just, yeah, that's what I'm doing currently.
Yes, I'm excited because I want to hear some stuff. I always love. I'm a lover of music,
Yeah.
and so when I find somebody that I'm like, man, I love their voice. But then not only that, I love your relationship that is a reflection in your voice.
Yeah.
I just thank God for putting you in my path on TikTok.
Yeah.
Use these platforms for what we use them for,
Yeah.
reach the people. So I'm just so excited to link up with you and everything like that. So, and I know that God has so much in store for you, for me, for whatever there is to be in the future. So, I know that this episode is going to be a blessing to somebody. Just because you didn't already bless me by being where you're supposed to
Oh,
be right there on your platform.
thank you.
There you
Thank
go, showing up and showing out, and allowing God to use you. So I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, so all right, let's see who is in the comments. Let's see who's in the comments. We got what's up, Renee? What's up, Caitlin? What's up, Jasmine? Okay, I think I remember who Jasmine is. I think we just linked up too. And then what's up to my dad? He's on here. Speaking of my dad, y'all, do y'all love my hats? Well, it's actually, do y'all love this hats? Do y'all love this hat? My dad makes crochet hats,
you.
crochet scarves, blankets. So if you want any kind of custom crochet, you need to get you a crochet, whatever you want. Just
Yeah.
hit me up if you need any more information. and you would like to get to purchase some things because it's fall time. It's time for it, and I'm sure it's gonna be winter here soon because fall never lets us be great too long. So, so if y'all like what you see, hit me up. Hit me up. Yes, the hat is dope. It is. It is. Thank you. All right, so we are going to get started with tonight's show. Y'all know how we do. We start off with our announcements.
Announcement time. It's announcement time. It's time for those announcements. Announcement time. It's announcement time. It's time for those announcements.
All right, it's announcement time. Here we go. Y'all go and check out all of my music on streaming platforms. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Just go and stream everything up on there. We got some inspiration, gospel, we got some R&B and hip hop. Something for everybody is on there. Also, if you are a lover of CDs still, you still got a CD player and you bump CDs, I have CDs for sale for my latest EP, Same Old Praise, and they are $15. So inbox me if you would like one. And then here is a snippet of what you would get off of this EP.
You've been going through some things, been through heartaches and pains. You gotta know that God is there through the fire and the rain. You've gotta keep your head up when life is tough. You've gotta keep your head up. Don't give up. You should walk by faith and not by sight. I can't give him the same old praise that I did yesterday. He keeps on blessing me. He woke me up this morning when he started me on my way. Gotta give him some praise. I can't give him the same old praise that
All right, yes, y'all check that out on all streaming platforms. That was Same Old Praise and Walk by Faith. Also, if you are on Facebook, go and follow the Riff and Rev page. This is where we have lots of adventures, concerts, book interviews. We just have a good time with Riff and Rev.
I'm Riff. And I'm Rev. And this is the Riff and Rev Show. And Rev. And And this is the Riff and Rev Show.
All right, yeah, y'all make sure y'all go and follow the Riff and Rev page. We've been doing concerts throughout the year, praise on the stage, Yahweh. You always have worship experience here. We've been just doing different things, getting the worship and praise out to everybody on the different creativity levels that we have. So, go ahead, follow the Riff and Rev page, and you can check us out and see what we are doing. Also, if you would like to get any kind of custom designs, check out Tiph Promotions, whether it be flyers, programs, business cards, banners. You might have to type up some documents. These days, we don't type up a whole lot, but if you need something typed up and you don't want to do it, I'm your person. Let me take the busy out of your business. So hit up Tiff Promotions. There's the information right there. And let me get your next design started. Also, we have new merch Walk by Faith and Live for Tuesdays. The merch is by New Style Fit. And you can check out all the information that you need for the merch on www.everythingtiffany.com. So go and copy some merch. All right. I believe that is everything for our announcements. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So we are going to get into the show. Y'all know our announcements be a little lengthy, but we're doing a lot of things. So
Yeah.
like when Newell sings, get her CD out, her music out, we're gonna be pumping that up on here too.
Yes. Real soon. Real soon.
Yeah, we're gonna be pumping that up on here. So y'all know that Tips Tuesdays is a supporter of all businesses and ministries and whatever creativity that other people have and talents. So I always like to support others in their endeavors. So if you want your stuff posted on this show, hit me up so we can put you in rotation for them announcements. All right. Okay, let's get started with some good old inspiration. So, the first things first, we're going to get some inspiration by you telling us what is one of your go to scriptures or inspirational quotes.
Mine is I think it's James 1. I don't know if it's 1 through 4, but count it all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience. But let patience have its perfect work, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing.
That's funny because I think that was the scripture that I said last week. So,
Yeah.
yeah, my pastor preached on it last week. Yeah, that's awesome. That's confirmation, girl. That's
Yeah.
confirmation right there. 'Cause
Yes.
it's hard to count it all joy when you're going through.
No, facts. Facts.
Right. It
uh,
is hard. It is hard. So, for anybody that needs that, you might have needed confirmation too.
yeah.
Count it all joy and everything that you're going through. You know. So has it ever been a time that you like had to apply that that you would want to talk about?
I'm kind of currently in that, like, counting it all joy. So I had quit my job, put in my last July 18th was my last day. Everything start going. I hit the ground running. I had 2 weddings back to back. And then I went to the dentist for a routine wisdom tooth pull. They pulled it out but left the roots. I ended up getting an infection in my tooth, had an abscess. I was in the hospital for 3 days. I was down for about 10, and then it was a few weeks where I'm still dealing with everything, and even now I feel like I'm still getting a little pushback from it. But during that time, I fell into depression. Like, I was kind of questioning, like, God, did you really call me to quit my job? Like, now now I'm really having to trust in you and make sure, like, if you don't pay these bills will not get paid. And it's so, like, during all that time, I really had to, like, just trust him. It's like, okay, regardless of anything, I trust you, so I'm smiling in the midst of it. I'm like, I'm being perfected in the midst of this. So I'm constantly asking God, like, what is it that you're doing in me during this time? What type of faith am I gaining in the midst of all this? So definitely recently, and still kind of currently, but I feel like I'm coming out on the other end at this point.
That's funny that you say that because I quit my job in May,
Yeah.
but I just quit my job. I quit my job. It was time to quit my job,
Yeah.
and I went through the phase of, well, God, did I do the right thing? That was you that I
Yeah.
that I was listening to, but because it is definitely a "Are you gonna trust me?" thing. Is are you walking by faith? Are you
Yeah.
walking by faith? and not by sight? Is it just what you saying, or are you really gonna trust me and walk it out? You know.
Yeah.
So look, I'm with you on that, and I can say that since then, it's been literally walking by faith and
Mm,
living by and on His grace. Not
yeah.
just living by His grace, living on His grace.
Yeah. And he will keep you. You just gotta let him.
Yes,
So yeah.
yes. So yeah, yeah. Okay, all right. Look, we will keep that scripture on
Yeah.
deck for sure when you're going through. So, okay. Um, all right, we are going to go to our wheel. Let me see. Do I want to go to the wheel yet? Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go to the wheel and do our first topic. Let's see what the wheel is going to give us. All right, here we go. Ooh, this one's good. And the answer is no. And the answer is no. I don't think that we like being told no.
I don't like that. I don't like that word at all. I don't
We
like that
do
word
that
at
like
all.
you're told no. So I'm gonna actually let you do this topic real quick here, starting off.
Okay.
And yeah, what words of inspiration do you have on when the answer is no?
So I truly believe that God's no is not, well, I guess sometimes the no is a not now, but if it's a no, I truly believe that it's for his protection. That there's so many things that I have wanted, so many things that I have asked God for, and he has told me no about it. And I know that um after like after it has passed and after I have experienced the no and I'm sitting in it and I'm probably complaining and everything like that, but to really see that he protected me from so many things that I wanted, because the things that I want and the things that I think I need is not always the things that is according to his will, is according to what he has in the plan that he has for my life. So we have to trust that if God says no, that it is truly for your protection, because he knows best. And even if you don't see it now, I guess I usually just kind of say, okay, God, if this is a no, your answer is no, help me to at least receive this answer well, because I don't like the answer, because I don't want the no, but I truly just believe like um praying and seeking God and kind of asking him, how do I operate after this no, because this is something that I wanted, this is something that I did desire, but it's obviously not something that you have for me. So it's truly just um I guess again, remembering that it is for your protection, and try to see that in it. Say, okay, if he said no, why did he say no? What is the reason that he said no? What is it that I can get out of this, or even look to see and like, okay, there might be a red flag there that I was, kind of looking over. There might be something there that um there's something there that I can't see. So I'm just gonna
Mhm.
trust that he knows best, and that no is a no.
Yeah, I like that you said that you're asking God basically not why for the no, but like asking like you said, you must see something that I don't see, which
Yeah.
we all
And
know that God
what is
sees.
it that you're
He
wanting me
knows
to get
all
out of
anyways.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, he knows all anyways. And not necessarily is it, it could be no for now, or it could be no.
Yeah.
And sometimes, sometimes God is trying to tell you, seek me for what is supposed to be happening. Like, is this your will, or is
Mm,
this my will? Is this
yeah.
what I want to do?
Yeah.
With some of the things that that like I'm currently working on. I have to ask God, I'm like, well, I want to make sure, I mean, everything um God found it isn't necessarily God sent. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it can be a good thing, but not necessarily is it for you to
A
do.
God thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, you know, because people will automatically think, well, God is a part of it. So,
Yeah.
you know, or they'll go out, step out, and then when things don't go the way that they plan for it to go, then they want to put God into the situation.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you put me in everything, then you would know, you would get confirmation as to if this is something that I'm wanting
Right.
to do.
Wanted you to do in the first place instead of you
Right.
going to do it. It's like instead of ask, it's like a lot of people would rather ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission.
that
Like I would
that
rather you forgive me for, and I know that you're gonna forgive me, instead of me asking you, Lord, is this even something that you want me to go do?
right, right, exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So sometimes when that answer is no, sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes, like you
Hmm.
said, God is protecting you from something that you don't see. You're not trying to see because you so like gung ho on what you want to do in that moment. And it's like
Hmm.
you have to begin to first have a relationship with God and have those conversations with God. God, show me what it is that you want me to do.
Hmm.
Like get to the point that, and this is something I'm working on too. Um, when you wake up in the morning, okay, God, thank you for this day. Now, what do you want me to do?
Hmm.
You have out for me to do today?
Yeah.
You know, instead of, you know, you already have all your plans and you telling God what you got to do. You know, because we do it. You know, so when the answer is no, sometimes it's for a reason that answer is no. So then you should be asking for some guidance, for some wisdom on the things that you want to do and make sure that it is in the will of God
Hmm.
for sure. So that's how they will look. We warming up. We warming up. Let me take that one out. We will go to the wheel again. I see y'all in the comments. Make sure y'all in them comments. Let me see what y'all in here saying. Let me turn the comments on so I can see y'all as y'all coming in. Hey, Lakeisha, how are you? Shout out to Miss Lakeisha. She did my tie that I wore on my birthday. So if y'all see on my profile, the tie, it's a blue denim tie. She
Hmm.
did that for me. Y'all should hit her up for some custom ties, and I think she does brooches and probably some other stuff. Oh, she did my earrings too. I had some denim earrings. Lovely, lovely.
Okay. Yeah, I have to check that out for sure.
Right, right. Look, had me looking good. I was like, ooh, yes, I'm gonna have to get some more of these made. I'm like at the age where I'm figuring out my style all the way. So the hats for sure. And then I think I'm about to add the tie and, you know, just custom stuff. Thank you. Yes, the earrings were so cute. They were so cute. So I digress. Let's go on back to this wheel. Let's go on back to the wheel and get our next topic. Ooh, trials will come. They sure will. Trials will come, and they're gonna always come. A lot of people think that, you know, once you start living for Jesus, that everything gonna be all right.
Yeah.
That it's gonna be all good. Now that's when the pressure is on. That's when the pressure is on. But when trials come, in this episode, I basically asked the question like, what are you gonna do when these trials come? When the trials come, how are you gonna react? How are you gonna respond? Like,
Hmm.
can God trust you to, you know, go through these trials And I have a song that says, see, it's easy to say that you have faith when everything's going on. Hold up, I'm gonna say it right. See, it's easy to say that you have faith when everything's going right in your life. Nothing else is going on, nothing's going wrong. And is the name of Jesus coming out of your mouth? See, because a lot of times the trials come and everything but Jesus coming out of our mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Everything but a prayer is coming out of our mouth. Or we trying to fix it instead of letting God fix it. We take on the problems and we take back the problems that we give to God because we feel like he ain't moving in our time.
Mm-hmm.
So when those trials come, are you trusting God? Are you believing God? Are you depending on God? Are you walking by faith? Are you just doing the total opposite? What are
Mm-hmm.
you doing when those trials are coming? What are you doing um, while everything is going left? Are you still being an example to people that are watching you? Because I say that all the time. Somebody is watching you. Somebody is watching how you going through this situation.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times, it's just somebody might come up to you and say, "Hey, I noticed that your behavior in this situation, and I just wanted to let you know that, you know, I admire you in that position, what you did or whatever." Or they might say the opposite because they realize that you didn't cut somebody out. You done
Yeah.
cussed them out, or you done been mean to somebody because you woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody is watching you. So what are people seeing of you when you're out and about and you're going through these trials? Like, just because you're going through those trials doesn't mean that you have to look like you're going through those trials.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people say, I don't look like what I've been through, or I don't look like what I'm going through. Everybody doesn't have to know, you know, in those times. So what are you doing when those trials are when they're coming? What are you doing? How are you responding? How are you reacting? Hopefully you're responding and not reacting, because there's a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So what you got on that when trials come?
I'm learning, like actively learning to stop allowing those situations to silence me. Because I find it when trials come, I can crawl into a corner or I can just become silent.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that your voice, your words can literally shift the atmosphere, can literally change a situation. So
Yeah.
I'm learning, actively learning to speak life into those moments. Even when I don't see it, even if I can't see it, I have to literally walk by faith. I have to know
Mm-hmm.
that they're gonna come because the Bible talks about it. That we're gonna have suffering, we're gonna have trials and tribulations,
Yeah.
just for being a follower of Christ. And becoming a believer does not mean that it gets easy, and it actually seems to get harder. Because the
Mm-hmm.
moment I rebaptized back in July and or in August, and I feel like the moment that I did that and I made that public acknowledgement that, okay, God, you're having my yes, that's when the enemy was trying to hit me with everything. That's when everything was coming, and it kind
Mm-hmm.
of, again, it silenced me for a little bit until I forced myself. I said, even if I'm not feeling it, I'm going to read the Bible. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to worship and I'm going to fight through this, because the Bible talks about we don't fight against flesh and blood, but
Mm-hmm.
against principalities, wickedness, and dark places. So I'm I know that this is not a fleshly battle. This is more spiritual than it is carnal. So that's when you fight them with your spiritual weapons. You use your spiritual weapons instead of thinking that you're just gonna whatever, like being carnal minded in those moments. Like, you have
Mm-hmm.
to literally take up your whole armor.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
again, a lot of times people say it sounds very cliche, but when I tell you, that word, speaking things, speak those things that be not as though they were, speaking life over yourself, speaking life into your situation, regardless of what it looks like, can literally change. And sometimes it may not change the situation, but just having a changed perspective in the moment can literally shift your whole mood, can literally shift the whole room if you literally just change your perspective and look
Yeah,
at it knowing that even in the midst of this trial, I have victory because I am a child of a king.
right, right. And I mean, you just went over Second Corinthians 10, 4, is it 10, 3 through 5, because about the principalities and everything like that. So 10, 4 and 5. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to pulling down strongholds, casting down imagination, every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. It all starts with your mind, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, and like you said, it's a spiritual thing. It's nothing about the physical. Like on the outside, it may seem like it's the physical that you're fighting against, but it's really the spirit, or the spirit in that person, the spirit in that thing that
Mm-hmm.
you are warring against. And it goes back to what I say: if you have a relationship with God, then you know that, okay, I gotta do something about this, but I gotta allow God to handle it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that you should do should be the spiritual warfare and everything, and allow God to handle whatever that situation is. It goes back to, when I was working. You mentioned about you getting baptized. I didn't realize until my mother-in-law said something, but I got baptized May of last year,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't until after then that, probably like a few months after that, things on my job was happening with certain people, and it seemed like they was just against me for whatever reason. And I'm just like, well, why are you just so against me? Like, I'm like the nicest person. I'm a mean person, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm a mean
You
person,
sound like me.
but I'm a nice person. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to
No, you
describe.
sound like me, so it's okay. I feel like I understand. I understand you
Because my
100%.
husband would say, "You're mean," and I'm like, "I'm not mean, you know." But
Just
I'm
straightforward,
the
just bold,
nicest
just honest.
person. Right, right. I'm the nicest person in like my work environment. Like I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I try to be nice to everybody. I try to, speak to everybody. And things were going smooth, and one particular person, it just seemed like they was just against me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but then they would be smiling in my face and talking to me, and I'm like, this is, I guess, this the mean side of me, because I'm like, I don't want to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
You sitting up here, you're causing drama, you're including me in the drama, and
Yeah.
all I'm trying to do is come to work, leave, and get my check. That's it.
Right. Yeah.
you know so, but I had to realize that it was something within him, the spirit within him, that was warring against my spirit. You know what I mean? And it did, and once I realized that, it's like, no, you can't take it personal, because it's not about you. It's not about you.
Mm-hmm.
So, but my mother-in-law, she was like, you know why things were happening, right? Because it wasn't after, right after I got baptized. It was right after I accepted my call to the ministry. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I officially, I've been doing ministry, but I officially, this I'm going to accept my call to the ministry. And then that's when everything just started happening all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's she was like, you realize that's because you just accepted your call to the ministry. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're a target. The enemy is going to try to do any and everything to discourage you from your acceptance to the call of the ministry. And I was like, you know what? I hadn't even paid attention to the timing of things. I didn't pay attention to the timeline of things. But it made sense after she said that. And I was just like,
Mhm.
okay, okay. And then this year has been like well, I guess it would be my own personal trial, with the mini test or whatever. But God just showing that I got you. No matter
Mhm.
what it is that's going on, I got you. Lean and
Yeah.
depend on me. Like God really wants to be a Superman to us.
Mhm.
But we have to allow him to do that. Like we say all the time, God is an awesome God until he has to be awesome.
Yeah.
In order for him to be an awesome God, he got to do something. So
Yep.
that means you got to go through something,
Mhm.
you know. So, like I said, we cliche that up and say, God is an awesome God. And it sounds pretty when we saying it, but when we going through it, we ain't thinking about how God we ain't thinking about God being awesome at all. We
Yeah.
like, God, what you doing? Where you at?
Yeah.
So yeah. That you went over the Second Corinthians 10:4 and 5, and then you said about us having our armor on in Ephesians 6. Ephesians
Mhm.
6. Well, if I don't know any scripture, I know them two scriptures right there. I know them two scriptures right there, and I'm standing on it.
Yes.
Go through to get to it. Yes, you got to go through to get to it. A lot of us,
Mhm.
we want the blessings, but we don't want the lessons that come with the blessings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you got to go through something to get to it, to get a testimony. You have to have a test to get that testimony.
Mhm.
Can't just have the glam, you know. So there we go. You got anything else on that?
No, not right now. I can't think of none right now. I'm just listening to you. Go ahead and go.
Oh Lord, look. I'm glad I'm saying something to you. Cause
Yeah.
look, I mentioned in the beginning, we're on season 8,
Mhm.
and I don't say this to boast or brag, but I never wanted to. I'm not gonna say I didn't want to start a podcast. I wanted to start a podcast, but I didn't want to do all the talking.
Mhm.
So when I did the audio podcast, it was just me. So, but then when God was like, "Okay, do the live," and I'm like, "Well, God, I gotta talk," and live.
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk. So it's starting off when we first started the live rehash. I would let the host talk. I would let the guest. I
Yeah.
would let them talk. I'm like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, but it's good to be a conversation where we're both, giving our input.
yes,
Stuff like that.
yes. But I wasn't given that conversation in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I thank God for growth and
Yes.
putting more into me to speak into other people's lives, because I mean, apparently, I had to go through some things in order to be able to talk about some things too.
Mhm.
So I had to
Yes.
go through some trials to be able to give y'all some inspiration, motivation, and encouragement.
Mhm.
So I thank God for the growth.
Yes, we bless God for that.
Yes. All right. So right now I'm gonna take a pause from the topics, and I want you to sing a piece of something. I'm not even gonna give you a song to do, just a piece of something that you might feel is going to bless somebody on this evening.
Okay. Uh, Excuse me, I'm still getting over this cold. Um, Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, no mercy I see. All I have needed, God, your hand has provided. So I'll say, great is thy faithfulness, O Lord, unto me. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, God, your hand has provided. So I'll say, great is thy faithfulness, O Lord, unto me.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Well, that blessed me. And great is our faithfulness. Great is our faithfulness. My husband said, "You better sing." Hey, y'all go and follow her on TikTok. Go and follow her on TikTok. She be throwing down with the songs and everything. Like, let me put your information up there real quick. Um, Go and follow her on TikTok. Y'all see it right there. Y'all see how to spell her name and everything. Go and follow her on TikTok. I promise you, you are going to be blessed. Well, y'all see it right here. Y'all can hear it right there. Yes. So, you mentioned about working on some music and things like that. Um, they can get your booking information on your social media
Yeah,
platform.
so my emails and my, I mean, it's my new newelsing7 at gmail.com is the booking. I do weddings. I do funerals. I'm not a fan of funerals, but I will do
Man,
funerals, different events, all type of event singing. Um, and then actually, this is my merch. I have available on TikTok and Etsy. So it is a barcode, and then you have the silhouette of Jesus. It is basically just represented being bought with a price, and
mm,
then you know that, I guess wearing it just lets people know I am his. I am bought with the price, and it is a price that none of us can afford to pay. And
yeah,
this is so got it in all different colors: crew necks, t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, all that is on my TikTok as well, or Etsy.
cool, cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Y'all go and check out her merch. Check out her singing. Just check it out. Check it out.
Yes.
Check it out.
Yes.
Where my assistant in here? No, we ain't got my disco cup tonight. We got some coffee tonight. That's what we got. We got coffee tonight. My disco cup is right here though. I got my water in it. We just there we go. There we go. But yes, y'all go and follow her. Like I said, I'm always supporting people and what they are doing, especially when they are consistent about what they doing. You
Yeah.
know, because you never know who's watching you.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
We are going to go to another topic. Y'all kind of quiet in these comments. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Oh, what's up, Jonathan? How are you? How are you? What's up, Rev? I see you in there. You must have been asleep. Uh huh. Okay. All right. We're gonna go to the next topic. Here we go. Woo! Them two is close too. Not everyone is for you. Not everyone is for you. Y'all know I had to bring this one back. This one was a older topic, but I had to bring this one back because this one is just it's life. Like you have to get this nugget down in life because you have to realize that not everybody is for you. Everybody that is around you is not supposed to be surrounding you. That's what I always say.
Mm-hmm.
Who's surrounding you? The people that surround you are the people that pray for you. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
not the people that are around you that is preying on you.
Yes.
Catch it, catch it. Um, but not everybody is for you, and this is one thing that I had to learn. Um, it's been a few years now. I think that I've perfected this part, this part of life, because a lot of people we want to have friends.
Mm-hmm.
We want to be friendly to people. Well, be friendly to people. Be friendly to people, but everybody ain't your friend.
Yeah.
I think that we use that word loosely. Me and one of my friends was just talking about this last night. We use the word friend very loosely.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is not your friend. Everybody is not for you and what you have going on. Like I can personally say that the people that are around me right now in this time of my life and hopefully for the rest of my life, but God has his seasons when things happen. Um, but the people that are around me, they show that they are for me in the things that I do, because you will have people that will say that they're your friend, and they are like secretly hating on you because you do
Mm-hmm.
what you do,
Yeah.
or you are who you are, or you are the way that you are, and it's like the best example that I can say is I've had people that I'm the type of person, I talk about what I do all the
Mm-hmm.
time. So if you don't want to hear about it all the time, move around. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I'm gonna be talking about my music. I'm gonna be talking about my podcast. I'm gonna be talking about church. I'm gonna be talking about whatever I have going on at that moment. And some
Mm-hmm.
people they don't want to hear all that. They don't want to hear all that. But I'm gonna be just as into what you got going on as you are into what I got going on. That's the type of friend that I am.
Yes.
So, but that goes to say everyone is not for you, and that's okay. I had to learn
Yeah.
that's okay. Like it's okay if you don't have friends,
Yeah.
you know. So what do you have on that? Everyone is not for you.
I guess I'm very selective with the people that I choose to be in my circle, which is very, it's more like a triangle. Not even a circle. But I am very intentional with the conversations that I have, the questions that I ask. And I guess the way that I show up, I'm very intentional with that, to know if I'm more of a person where I like relationships that are reciprocated, where I
Mm-hmm.
can, if I do something for you, and I'm not, it's not a tit for tat thing, but it's a thing of, I know that when I call you, that you're going to show up. That if you
Mm-hmm.
call me, you know for a fact that I'm going to show up. And
Yes.
so I'm learning that just because just because people are in the church, just because people may have good intentions,
Mm-hmm.
um, everybody is not people that you have to be around, or even, I guess, force yourself to be in community with. Even if I'm even learning, if I choose to communicate with people, and then later down the line, I find out that they're just not a person that I need in my space. It's okay to let people go. It's okay to not be friends with everybody. It's okay to pray from them from a distance. And so, like,
Mm-hmm.
we can be friendly, we can be cordial, but everybody is not people, is not your people that you tell every your secrets to, that you pray, that you have praying over you. everybody can't pray for you either, because everybody's not praying the same prayer that you're praying. They're not praying God's will,
Mhm.
and they're not praying for you to excel. Some people are just like, okay, well, I'll pray for you because you asked me to pray, and they're not really wanting you to excel or wanting you to do better than them.
Mhm.
They're just like, oh, well, okay, Lord, we ask that, she do good in her little things that she has going on. So
Mm.
it's, you got to have discern. I feel like it's a thing of having discernment of
Yeah.
people and the way that they say things, the way that they are. Um, but I try myself. I try not to even focus too much on the people that ain't for me. Because if you ain't for me, you ain't even around me. So I don't even know what your opinion of me ain't my business. I don't even know what you think because I'm not asking.
Right.
But
I, I really don't care.
yeah, but yeah, I discernment is big, especially nowadays. Like so many people can literally smile in your face, and in the next moment they will be quick to talk behind your back or stab you in the back or just
Hmm.
I'm I keep it, like I said, I have a triangle. So I keep it real small.
Yeah, you got a triangle. Hey, at
Yeah.
one point, I think I had a dot. So
Yeah. Me,
I
myself, and I.
had
Uh,
a dot. But in the process of things, I've learned how, um, as I said, be friendly. But I've learned how to be a friend to the friends that I do
mhm,
consider my friends. And then I've also learned that I say this all the time because it's very important. Um, but I've learned my friends. Like
mhm,
I might be a person. No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna put me as an example. I might have a friend that they may give gifts.
mhm,
I'm not their friend,
mhm.
but that friend knows that about me. I may give something that's not gifts. I may
Yeah.
give in
Quality
a different
time,
way.
or yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like learning your friends is important
Mhm.
because then it helps to cultivate that relationship, and it to be a relationship that will last if you know who you're dealing with. I know that with certain people, if I text them, I might get a text back in 3 days, and I'm fine with that because I know that person. Now,
Yeah.
me 10 years ago, I'd be like, oh, so you ain't text me back, like I would be in my feelings about that.
Mhm.
But if you know the person, I mean, we grown, we got lives, we get busy. We ain't on our phones all the time. Some of us we are on our phones all the time, but we're not on our phones all the time, and not all the time in that moment can I sit there and text you right back. So I have to
Mhm.
learn that about that particular person.
Yeah.
Now you might have that friend that as soon as you hit send, they sending you the next text message.
Yeah.
And you have to get to know who you are in friendship with.
Mhm.
So that's very important, very very important, and it
Yeah.
and it helps you in the long run to know your friends. Speaking of friends, no, this friend now needs to talk. Needs to be talking about working out again. Both of us, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah.
That's your accountability friend right there.
Yeah, that's my accountability partner, assistant, see everything.
Yeah.
Friend turned sister, all of that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do need to get back on there working out. Y'all realize I ain't mentioned the challenge or anything in the last couple of weeks in this season. But challenge they we might get a challenge next week. We might get a challenge next week. So, all right. So yes, not everyone is for you. Remember that. Remember that when you are in your daily um, walk, in your daily walk. So we are really at the end of the show, and I want you to first, give your last words of encouragement to the people out there. Remind them again where they can find you and things like that. What are your closing words?
One, I truly appreciate you reaching out to me, and thank you for even wanting me to come on. This is my first official podcast or guest appearance anywhere, so thank
Yay!
you. Um, I I am truly honored, I guess, just to that God is constantly just showing me the the things that He has for me, or I guess as I say yes, continually to say yes every day. I'm saying yes. God is constantly opening doors and connecting me with new people, and really just showing Himself to be true on every word that He spoke over my life, every prophecy that has been given to me, every dream and vision. God is really faithful. And I guess my thing I would say to you, if anyone, if you are in a season or at a point where even if you don't know exactly what God is doing, just trust that He is faithful to complete every work that He has started. So if He said it, He is going to do it. His word cannot return to Him void. So everything that He has spoken over your life, He is going to complete that thing. But you can follow me. So I am on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Newell_sings. I do have a few songs that I hope to be coming out real soon as I learn this Pro Tools and get my music out. And I do already have a few songs written, so it's just a matter of recording them and putting them out. Um, but yeah, there's so much to come. Again, you need to check out the merch. Uh, God is opening doors, so if you want to follow along, if you want to see more, I promise you, these next few months, next few years, I'm hitting the gas, no brakes. So, yeah.
Good, good. I'm excited. Look, I'm over here geeking because you said this is your first. I'm your first. I'm your
Yes.
first.
Yes.
A lot of guests here lately, they've been saying that, oh, this is the first time I've been on a podcast, and I'm just excited to
Yeah.
be y'all's first.
Yes.
It's exciting. It's
Yeah.
exciting. Now you can say that you were on the award-winning podcast
Yes.
Tips
Yes. Yes.
Tuesdays.
Yes.
So look, I'm honored to have you on here as well. So
Thank you. Thank you.
yes, yes. Let's see. Rev said great encouragement as well. Yes, you
Thank
did. Awesome. An amazing and anointed voice. Yes.
thank you, Heaven.
Keep doing the will of God. Keep encouraging people. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Won't. I won't.
Yes, yes. So y'all know what time it is. Get ready to put them baskets in the comments. The baskets in the comments. Why?
It's time to give from your heart. And if you like what you see, give from your heart. Say it's time to give.
All right. So what we say every week, podcasting ain't free. Go on and give a donation. No donation is too small. We definitely will take the big ones too. Uh,
I know
look,
that's
your
right.
cash app is right there on the screen. Tips Tuesdays. If you would like to give another way, please contact me at tipstuesdays at gmail.com. Let me see. Did y'all put them baskets in there? I see the music notes. I see some baskets. Okay, okay, okay. All right. So y'all, yeah, if y'all would like to financially give to the podcast, this is the time right now to do it. Or you can come back and hit the replay and come back to this screen, and you'll see the Cash App right there if you would like to be a blessing to the podcast. Again, I would like to thank Miss Newell Sings for being a guest here on the award-winning podcast Tips Tuesdays live
Yeah.
with Ash. Y'all make sure y'all go and check out today's episode. Today's episode was mentality and perception. I was about to say the wrong title. Mentality and perception. If y'all have not listened to it, go and listen to it. Let me know how it resonates with you. Yes. Let me know how it resonates with you. Make sure that y'all are commenting on the podcast. Engagement is key. So we want to engage, put them comments actually on the podcast. Like, don't message me on Facebook where people can't see it. Comment on Spotify, on Apple. I'm not sure if Apple has the comments, but if you listen on Spotify, for sure, hit it up in the comments and engage. Everything helps. Everything helps. All right. So we are going to be back here again next week, same time, YouTube and Facebook. So like I say every week, y'all bring somebody with y'all, send the podcast page out to somebody, and don't hoard this inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. So I will see y'all same time next week. Y'all have a great rest of your week. All right.
A little motivation for you. A little motivation.